What's up, guys? Ian here, coach of your Ladner Lanturn, bringing you guys our Week 6 match for MWPA, taking on Slade and the Mobile Bewears. No sun like I imagined, and it is indeed Lucha, so there's no Galvantula. Yeah, I'm scared to hell of this matchup, to be honest with you. But it's nice to know that there's no Galvantula. This does mean that my Cursula is pretty fucking useless. I mean, the main job that it's going to have is taking on the Pelipper. I'm not entirely sure how I want to lead this game. I could just lead with Orbeetle right off the bat. It's not a terrible play. Or I could lead with Pilliswine, which also isn't a bad play either. He does have a Rapid Spinner, of course, in the Excadrill, which is, it's something, but getting a Rock Chip on the Pelipper is probably pretty useful for me. The only thing is, if I lead with Pilliswine against Pelipper, that's not so great. I feel like a Pelipper lead on his end is fine, so I'm actually just going to lead Cursula. Yeah, there's the Pelipper lead. There's the Drizzle. So I can just click Shadow Ball here turn 1. U-turn is 8. Perish Body activates, but it's switching out anyways. If you haven't seen the team builder, you should definitely check that out. I went relatively in-depth. It's Timid. Gigalith comes in. 21. So that's probably Spadef Gigalith. If I had to guess, that would be Spadef Gigalith. I'm just going to go Pilliswine. And I'm going to set up my own rocks as well. Back comes the Pelipper. No big deal, no big deal. Now, this could have Defog. I'm not entirely sure if it does or not, but I'm going to go Cursula again. Realistically, it's my best check to the Pelipper anyways. We know it's timid, but we don't know if it's defensive or offensive. Perish Bunny procs again. This is hilarious right now. Barrascuda. Okay, so... Wait, what? Alright, Barrascuda is a problem. Big issue, actually. Giant issue. Barrascuda in Rain just OHKOs something. So, I don't really know what it is. I don't know what kind of set it is, but yeah. This matchup is horrendous if I didn't mention it enough in my video. Orbeetle is like my check to this and Excadrill in theory. Liquidation and Rain, Invested, Adamant, Choice Band, two-shots me. So I'm not sure I would want to get two-shot. Seeing that the Pelipper is like Drizzle, I kind of just want to stay in and Will-O-Wisp. Okay, so I actually forced the Barrascuda out to an extent now. Liquidation killing me doesn't really tell me anything. I could go Conk, but I'm not sure it makes a difference. Conk. So actually, Banded, Liquidation, and Rain is going to kill me after Rocks. And Mach Punch does barely anything to that. So I think I actually have to go Mimikyu. And I guess I click Shadow Claw on the incoming like Gigalith play. He's actually just going to stay in and red card himself out. So don't bring in Indeedee. Pelipper, okay. We can kind of take those. 55. I guess I just play rough here. Oh, it's roosting. I will SD now then. U-turn roost. This is a really horrible matchup. I mentioned it a little. Hurricane, no confusion. Thank you. 28 from play rough last time. So it tells me it's pretty Fizdef, actually. So now +2 Shadow Claw crit. 67. It's not gonna be enough. So I'm actually just gonna go for the damage, and I'm gonna click play rough here. If I crit play rough, that would have killed it, but this is fine. I guess I go Togekiss, and I try and kill this. We'll see if he gives me the Pelipper or not. He's going to have to roost. Okay, so he gave me the Pelipper. I mean, I'll take a differential point. That's going to help a little bit later on, potentially. Okay, so Gigalith is in. I'm going to Wish up here. And then I'm going to Protect. Stall out some Sand turns. A little bit at least. Fellowship again. And then I'm actually just gonna... I could go Orbital. Or I could stay in. Depends if I think I'm taking this Iron Head. Okay, so... I don't take Orb Iron Head anyways, so I just go Orbital, I think. No, I go Conch, actually. 58. And it is indeed Orb. So, Orb Drill against Conch. 58 from Iron Head is Adamant. So, Earthquake's never a roll to kill me here. I'm going to Drain Punch, I guess. Okay, so we bring in the Gigalith and we're going to kill that. No, I didn't Mach Punch. I actually did not mean to Mach Punch ever there. I'll Drain Punch now. Yeah, that was weird. I actually did not ever mean to Mach Punch. But the Weather Setters are dead, so that's something. Indeedee comes in. I'm going to go Pillow Swine on this. I'm going to go Pillow Swine on this. Because if he doubles into Hawlucha, it doesn't matter to me. Shadow Ball does 32. And it didn't show anything, just started taking sand damage. So Indeedee, male, Shadow Ball, did 32. Choice specs. Yep, that is definitely specs. Because this is specs, I'm just gonna click crash. I'm gonna click crash. Okay, so Barraskewda. I should have clicked Earthquake then. Because Skewda was a really good switch in. I'm gonna go Orbital now. Because it's not in rain, so it shouldn't be as much, question mark. It is banded, and banded liquidation is still two-shotting me. Lovely. I guess I just Psychic here. Yeah, so we're gonna die, unfortunately. That's okay. Let's go Conch. And I obviously cannot Mach Punch here, so I definitely live the hit though, so I'm gonna Drain Punch. Can't Mach Punch because of Psychic Terrain. I'm pulling a lot more differential back from this one than I thought I would. Indeedee comes back in. Piloswine is now getting two-shot, but I need to keep this around. Do I actually? I don't really. So Piloswine, Psychic from Indeedee. Psychic. 51 to 61. That really sucks. I might just lose to the Indeedee here, actually. Togekiss. Because I am not running any speed on my Togekiss. Actually, Togekiss is my only play. That really sucks. And I probably just Protect up. 48. So, I'm at 54, 201. No, 201. Oh my god. I'm not 201. Oh my god. Somehow they screwed up the current HP. So it's a 50% chance to kill me. But it's actually a little bit less. Wish. I could double protect and that might do something. Wish isn't really getting me anything out of this. I think double protect is fine anyways. Right? Double protect. Oh, I got it. Okay, so that solves out a turn of Psychic Terrain, and now I'm actually out of range of Psychic. I'm out of range of the Spec Psychic here, so I could either go for a Wish, or I can just Air Slash, which is what I'm going to do. Oh, 60.1. Oh, I was... Wait, what? Ah, I was not calcing Psychic Terrain at all. Well, that's going to be it for me. So we take the 3-0 loss. Not bad. Again, horrible matchup. Like, honestly, just completely unwinnable. Like, I can't stress it enough. There were 3 weathers here. I couldn't counter all 3 of them. I ended up just not prepping for Sun in the middle of the team builder, which was a good choice, in all honesty. Arcanine really wouldn't have helped me at all in this one, but my team just lacks in removal anyways. Like, the only removal my team has is Defog Conk, and that would have probably really helped actually, but in the grand scheme of things, what could I have done differently this one? I probably could have played a little bit more aggressively around the Pelipper. I'm not really sure what else I could have done actually. I took the liquidation from the Bara. Yeah. I'm not really sure. I probably could have done something different with Mimikyu. I probably should have Swords Danced with Mimikyu on the Roost, and then that would have been maybe a little bit better. Because if something comes in to revenge the Mimikyu after that, I just get to Shadow Sneak it. But like all of the speed control that that Slade's team had is just like impossible for me to deal with unless I ran like Trick Room, which was I could have run Trick Room actually. That maybe was something that I could have done instead was run a Trick Room strat with Conk, and maybe that was a little bit more threatening. Depended on the NDD set realistically, but we know that it was like modest specs, so didn't really matter in the end. Anyways, that's gonna be it for me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. We take on Spatula and the Comfy Comfies next week, which is actually this week. I'm playing Spat before I go on my vacation, so I will have all 7 weeks done before I go on vacation, and then when I get back, it'll be week 8 where we take on KVN. So 2-4 -8 is pretty bad, but it's not out of the playoff race yet. If we lose one more game, then I would probably say we're probably done. But at the moment, the basement of playoffs is 2 wins, so we'll have to keep that in mind as we move forward in the season here. But now we're 3/4 done, so that is going to be it for me, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.